Hello, and today I'm going to do some unboxing of some Weißschwarz. I just got a bunch today. We have, I'll take them out in a second. We have a couple things. Two identical booster boxes. But here, what I'm really interested in right now today is in this one. Fairytail. I already bought around 4 of these boxes. I think 4. I don't know. Trying to collect all the cards mostly. That's mostly what I do. So we're going to open this up. And then we're going to get started. So I'm just going to pause for a second and switch up. Okay, we're ready. And this right here is a... if you were to buy a crate, which I believe is 16 of these boxes, you will get 2 of these, and I'm pretty sure you get something else. I'm not quite sure what. I was going to buy a crate one time, but the providers for the store I go to, they ran out of them. So, and here's Emmy. She's just going to watch us do some unboxing. So, here's your box. Gonna find the hole here. I know there's a hole. Here it is. There we go. Once you get into the plastics, it's not that hard. I don't really have a tripod for my camera, so I'm just gonna fix this up. I actually, right before this video, made a pretty dandy one. Here's my dandy tripod. Yeah, it's just connects. Works really well for the purpose of this video. Okay, so how you'd normally open these boxes is that you'd open them from the top. There's a little seam there, comes back, folds in, and is perfect for stores because you could just leave the booster packs inside the box and people would pull them out of time and people can see the fancy artwork on the box. But I don't like actually doing that. How I open them is through the bottom like this. So let's look over the camera here. There we go. That way you keep your box, because this box can hold a lot of cards and it's still really nice to have for some storage, especially for those uncommons and commons you get a lot. Here we go. Empty box. So what comes inside these boxes is he fell. Well, you get one of these, just a play mat that kind of shows you how to play and stuff. Let's go. That's upside down. So if you haven't played, this video isn't really about playing, it's just unboxing. But you get one of these. And on the bottom, I don't know. They're different usually all the time. Last Fairytail box I opened didn't have one that looked like this. We have some Nisekoi that we're gonna open. But that's pretty much it for this little piece of paper. Has a couple of notes on it that kind of, I folded it wrong. Kind of give you tips and tricks and stuff. Comes with this other piece of paper. If I can unfold it. You know, anytime if you're bored of the video, you can just zoom ahead to a part that's more interesting. Especially if you're already know this stuff. It's just a paper that comes inside the booster boxes, even in trial decks. This comes in them. Just tells you how to play. It's a very easy game if you just follow step by step what you do. I'd recommend, of course, reading over the rules first and then trying to play. I actually taught this game to myself just by reading it. This one piece of paper from a trial deck with me and a friend. So yeah, there's a couple of rules that maybe aren't really too clear on there, but if you go find some players, they can show you and teach you how to play. So here it should have, it says on the box, yep, 8 cards per pack, total 115 types and 33 types. I forget how many packs, you can just count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 packs. So we're going to start off. The video might be a little long. Try to go a little faster with it. So I like to open booster packs by going like that, but these ones, they have a nice little tear spot. With other packs, you do the tapping and it helps a little. I'll throw that over there. So here we got some Fairy Law. Weißschwarz. There's, forget how many, they're just different images, but they all have the same number down here. So yeah. Same thing with these ones. There's like 4 or 5 different pictures or whatever, but they're the same card, same effects. Gold Emperor Leon. I play Fairytail, but I don't really play blue. And still Rookie Lucy. A Lucy deck with some other cards is pretty nice. Castle Wall of Ice Gray. I have no clue how to say her name. Tatiana Urza. I've watched it before, but you know, abilities that have characters facing this card gets a -1 soul. Those are pretty nice, but they usually have a higher cost. So this card's pretty good because it has a soul here, and I don't know, 2 soul, but it's a 2 cost level 3. If it's a level 3, I hope it's good. Eh? Here we have our, it's just a Climax Common. You can see down here it says CC. All the characters get +2 soul. So we're just going to organize this in a little, we'll put the shinies in one pile for now. So, of course this video might take a while. I might just open a few packs and pause it, open more, and show that I got Dark Icaricia, Freed, Soul of the Earth, Weißschwarz. See, this is another one that's the same as, where is he? This guy. They both have the same card name, they both have the same abilities, they just have 2 different images. So you can see right there. Nazi's Friendly Rival Gray, some Ur's Teaching Gray, Childhood Jalal. Oh, and look at this. This is what I'm looking for, these cards right here. Has a nice signature with a picture of a heart and a smiley face. Something like that. So, it's a level 1. I don't have this card at all. I don't have it because it's an SB. But, put the top card of your deck into your clock. It's pretty good for this card named Sky Dragon Roar is placed on your climax area, and this card in your center stage. You may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters, put them in the bottom of your opponent's deck, and this card gets plus 1000 power until end of turn. It's pretty good for level 1 and a 0 cost. Has a climax combo. I'll put that right here with these shiny cards. And this one, climax common, plus 2 soul. It's almost the same thing as this one. Pretty much is. Just yellow. This one's blue. These ones are really good if you want to just do full-on powerful attacks, because you get the plus 2 when you flip it, and you can get it when you on the trigger check, and then when you play it as your climax. So I've done 7 damage in one turn. I've actually done 12 in one turn, but they were 2 separate attacks. So I'm going to pause it, open up a few, and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. And so is Emmy. Go up there and Natsu's face. There we go. Now I opened all the packs. We got all our rares here. Or all our, I would say, valuable ones that we're trying to look for. You already seen this one. We've already seen it. And here's all our climax rares. Look at those in a second. Now, you usually get around the same amount of each color. Now, I've ordered them in kind of a way. Now, I won't actually go through these cards. I'm just gonna shuffle through them, show you what I got. Unison Ray Juvia. Comment on this one though. I really like this one. It's in my deck, and well, my deck's kind of a healing deck almost. So keep going through. She's good, kind of like for like there's cards you don't want to die obviously. So like in the center stage, middle position of center stage, character there gains auto encore. That's what she does. But like all other characters, so she doesn't gain it herself. I'll go over detailed in a different video probably. Assist, Earth's Teaching Gray, Gonna go through these. Don't have much time in this video anyways. This is the one you get 2/2. Same thing, this one, trigger check for 2. Bring it in. Up. There we go. Oh, geez. No. Focus. Okay, well, I'll read it. When this card is placed on your climax area from your hand, draw a card, choose one of your characters, and that character gains plus 2,000 power and plus 1 soul until end of turn. So it only targets one player, having one character, but it still has a trigger check for 2. 2 soul. So go back up there in the blue. These are all the uncommons, uncommons, and commons. So here we have this angel girl. She has some weird magic that takes away her life, but I've never seen a green deck, but I suspect that it would be really good in some cases if you have the cards. I just don't have the cards to build one, and the people I play with don't have green Fairytail decks. So here we have the Zodiacs. These are all the same cards. This one, these two, these two, these two, and those ones. Those are all the Zodiac cards. Just these ones. I'll hold them all. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Zodiac cards with the same name. They just have the different numbers on the bottom. Like this one's C, and oh no, I'm completely wrong. Like Leo and a TAU for Taurus or something. Keep moving on. Pick up these cards. Gate Key. Changeling. I feel like this is really good in a green deck if you have the right kind of deck. Mary Jane. I really like this card. Gonna comment real quick. When this card is placed on stage from your hand or your deck, deal 1 damage to all players. This damage may be cancelled. I just like it because it's like, take damage. But you take damage too, so. But it's still fun. Kind of organize them too, and here's some 2. The trigger check for 2, and when this card is placed in you, same thing as that other blue card I read with Juvie on it. So we'll try not to focus too much on what the cards do in this video. So this yellow for Fairytail, I think it's the same thing for all the other ones too, is more like power and speed, I guess. So like fast, I guess this one plays faster for the yellow ones, I think. I'm not too sure, I don't really play with yellow. Choose a nice card with another card she combos off of, forget which one. This guy's good. Assist all your characters in front of this card. all the characters in front of this card get plus 5,500. Blah. And you pay 2, search your deck for 1 level 0 or lower magic character, and put it in any position of your stage, shuffle your deck afterwards. So you can pay the 2, and you can search your deck for, like, I don't know, a level 0, another level 0 card that does something else. If you wanted, you can go for her, but I don't think you'd want to. Or actually, no, she'd be pretty nice. Because you have a really good card out, you can play him to take her out, and then take another one of those cards. So let's say you have let's say you have her out for some reason, and you have another one in your deck. You play him, pay 2, and then you can bring her out, pay another 2, and you can search for her. It's an expensive search, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It's a bit costly. I wouldn't normally do it. I used to have him in my deck, but I took him out because he's a bit too costly for level 0s. Some more backups. Fairy Law is nice. It's expensive, but if the number of cards in your memory is 2 or less, this card cannot be played from your hand. Choose up to 3 of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters on the center stage and put them into your opponent's stock. So you just choose one of your 2 of the other players and put them in their stock. It's nice because it gets rid of, like, bigger guys, almost level 2s at least. Oh, choose up to 3 of your opponent's level 2 or lower. Yeah. So sometimes, you know, there's those nasty little guys that do weird things, like in the back and stuff like that. Oh, this is a center stage. You can pause it and read it for yourself. I'm a little tired. I like her character in the show. She's really, I don't know, got something going on with that Dragon Slayer dude. Not Natsu. Here we have this is pretty much the same thing as a Ice Cannon. 2 soul characters get plus 2 soul, or like trigger check for 2 plus 2 soul. Exactly the same thing as Ice Cannon, except it's yellow. This ability is pretty interesting. You guys can read it. Yeah, I've never used Circle Sword, because, well, I've never played yellow, except for like the level 0s, because those are easy to put in a deck. Okay. Oh jeez, I keep knocking over the Climax rares. You can go hide, Wendy. There we go. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, really good. I have him in my deck. Plus assist, plus 2,000 to dragon characters. So Natsu, Wendy, sometimes Happy, and, well, other Dragon Slayer cards, like this guy right here. So we'll just try, this one's really good, plus 6,500 backup. He's good at the beginning and late, kind of. He's a puny level 0, but he's useful if you're, you know, he's not a useless level 0. I'll just let you guys pause and read. Oh yeah, this guy goes with, not this guy, you know. He goes with, ooh, almost all of them. These guys, the Eurasian Sace. So I'll just show you guys one of them. They all have the same text. So yeah, this one's really cool because you can put up to six of them in your deck. So you can have all the Irrational Sace in your deck because there's 6 different ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can have all different prints or whatever you call them, and they go good with this guy right here. They're supposed to be played with him. If the number of markers underneath this card is 6 or more, this card gets +2 level, +6,000 power, and the following ability. Auto: when this card battles an opponent, the card's battle opponent becomes reversed. You may put the character on top of that opponent's deck. And when another one of your magic characters become reversed in battle, if the number of markers underneath this card is 5 or less, you may put the top card of your deck underneath this card as a marker. So the thing is, it goes with these guys. So it's a combo with these two here. And if I remember correctly, you need at least one of these guys in your deck for this guy to work, because you can only put like 5, but his climax only works with 6 or more. So he can only get 5 markers by himself, but you need one of these guys to get the 6th one at least. So we're gonna back up together. So here we have Iron Dragon Roar. So same thing as almost all the other ones, +2 soul, +2,000 power, +1 soul to one other character, and you get to draw a card. Okay. So now here's the exciting part. Well, half exciting part. Here's the climax rares. So this one right here. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. My foot's really asleep. Oh, there we go. So this one right here, we have +1,000 and +1 soul. I have this one in my deck simply because of this one, even though I can only combo him off of like one other Natsu. Maybe I have another Natsu now. I'm not quite sure. I didn't check. So +1,000, +1 soul. Let's look through the red for that power. Which one was it? The Natsu versus 0. Nope, not that one. I definitely don't have it. I think it's, yeah, I don't have it with these ones. So there's a climax combo for that one, and it's makes a level 1 into a level 1 reverser or something. Oh no, it's a level 1 reverser, and he gets to do something else weird, like turn onto a level 2, I forget. Here we got our book when this, so the trigger checks this time, it's the book. Drawing cards is always good. Ice Geyser. Yeah. The Sky Dragon Roar. It's a combo off with this one right here. So I'll bring both the texts in so maybe you can read them. Just pause the video if you have to. Put that down. Here we have the trigger for 2 soul. Draw a card +2 soul like all the other ones almost. Seems to be a thing for Fairytail. Heaven's Wheel, Scattered Petals. Forget what the wind thing does. Okay, yeah, I like that one. And then there's this one. This one's needed if you're gonna make a Lucy deck, I think. think one of my favorite characters is Virgo. That's not Virgo. Aquarius. Wow. One of my favorite characters is Bob. Wait, no, his name's John. Jeez. Okay, so here's all the fancy ones. So I'm going to start off with the ones we've already seen, or at least this one we've already seen. Wendy Marvel. Tatiana Urza. Wendy Marvel again. Put those ones together. Power of Allies Natsu. Should bring it in here closer. I don't think you guys read this one even. -1 soul is good. You guys already read the Wendy Marvel. Power of Allies Natsu. Bring it down so you can see that better. Magic Swordsman Urza. Zero cost 2000. She can be taken out with that Changeling card. Changeling is a search your deck for a character with change, and I think it's added to your hand. Put her in the Urza pile. Student Gray. Because I put my face in what told me. It'd be awesome if that's what he sounded like. Put that in the blue pile. I think I got these all right. Yeah. People say he's really good. I'm not too much of a fan because he doesn't really work in my deck. That's probably the only reason why. And he's shaking a lot. Gotta get a little more stable. There we go. Fairytail Master Makarov. He's a brainstorm and he bonds with Makarov's grandson Locust, which is this guy right here. Yeah. So if you're making a yellow deck, these two are okay together. He's better to have, I think, on your when you're level 1, because getting him when you're level 0 isn't really that much of a I don't know. Isn't really ideal. Yellow pile. Oh, my arms are hurting. There we go. So Brainstorm. So yeah, with that, where is he? He's in here. Here, I'm gonna put these down for a second. Let's find him. This guy right here. So with him, the searching for a level 0, a magic character, he's really good with those brainstormers. But the problem is that to brainstorm it costs 1. So you're gonna be paying 3 just to get that brainstorm out, and then you'll have to see if you get the climax from flipping the 4 cards. It's not an ideal combo. Let's continue looking through these. So here we have Brainstorm. Here we have Black Steel Gajil. Poor little fairy, that had to hurt, huh? Had to break it to you, but your punny hand can't even scratch the steel. Forget he's yet. Yeah. Here we have Determination Lucy. That's what I'm looking for, is Lucy cards right now, because I don't have all of them. Is that? Oh, I thought that was like a part of the shine of the card, but it's not. Okay. We don't have a green pile like that yet. There we go. Ooh, Juvia. She was kind of one of my favorite characters until she, I don't know, till recently. She's a little too obsessed with gray. I think that's kind of gone a little too far. Oh wait, blue, right on top of gray. There's an episode where she literally says, "I want you to poke me with your cue stick," because he's playing pool, and there's a bunch of jokes like that in that episode that was just like, really? Anyways, whatever. Guardian of Fairytail Urza. That's a backup. Level 2 backup for 2,500. Silent Ice Make Gray. And here we have Oh, Black Wind Armor Urza. Ikimasho. Or let's go. I don't know if that's how you say it in Japanese. I think it is. Watching it dubbed and also taking Japanese classes kind of I got a little confidence in that I got it right. Tell me if I got it wrong. Celestial Wizard Lucy, another card that I've been looking for, because apparently out of all the booster boxes I've opened, I have not gotten many of these ones. Here's Gray Full Buster. I really like the cost for 2 for the 2 soul damage. I like cards like that. I have not played with blue so much, or any gray cards. I mean, I have played with blue. I play with Wendy, of course. I play with blue. Unison Raid Lucy. Oh my god, I finally got it. Pardon my language, guys. This card is really good almost in any deck. Like, just get a chance to read it there. Yeah, it's a search card for level 0, and it goes in your memory, so it's really good with Lucy, because Lucy does some stuff with memory with those Lucy decks. And here we go, Fairytail Wizard Natsu, double R, look at that. I was just thinking to myself, I think that's definitely won't be find a place in the right spot in my binder. Here we go, Celestial Wizard Lucy. This one's a bit different because I should have saved this one for last. I don't know why it's there. Here. Shh, that did not happen. Fairytail Wizard Gray for 2. It's also a memory. Blue also does some memory stuff. This one has something to do with change, I don't know. Level 3 for... Here we go. Here's my triple rare. This is my second triple rare I have. My other one's Urza, and it's my binder. So Celestial Wizard Lucy. Another card that I needed. These double rares, you can kind of see it has a little of a like, you can hear that. Doesn't sound the same when you like. It's kind of bumpy. I don't know like how to say it. The face isn't bumpy, just over here on the sides, because they don't like foil on the face of the characters. Because some cards I got really confused because like this is like a rare, but it's not foily, and I found out that like they don't foil over the faces, and like the whole card was like a face. Pretty sure it was